The science of experiencing Sadashiva, God L, and manifesting His powers is possible for you. This is the first statement I am making. Second, I'll make it for you. Third, you put all your sincerity only on your listening. Listening is all needed. Because that is the connection between you and me. And I tell you, 90% of the work which is going to be done now is going to be done because of this connection. Only 10% you will be bending the body, little yoga, little kriya, little thinking, all that will be less than 10%. 90% of the work will be through the initiations. All initiations needs your listening. So all I need is your listening. Don't even waste your time in penning down. Can you drop your paper and pen? I don't think end of the program you need an enlightened notebook. You need an enlightened being. Am I right? End of the program, you need an enlightened being, not enlightened notebook. So, and I tell you, every session I'll be giving you the printout. You can carry it, which is the gist of that session. Every session, if you talk to the people who are seniors who have attended already Inner Awakening, they will tell you, every session I'll be giving you the printout, which is for you to carry on. So you can have that. I have a better notes than you get. How much notes you can take, and especially the speed in which I am talking. So you just enjoy assimilating. I'll give you the printout, assignment sheet. See, every session assignment sheet is the essence of that session. Literally every session you will be receiving assignment sheet. You take that, it's for you. You don't have to waste your time in doing the notes and all that. Now the first step I want you to do, spend little time in listening to you. To you. What is the purpose of your existence? What really inspires you and pushes you? Don't try to edit. Don't try to edit. Don't try to tell, oh, that is not good, that is bad, this is right, this is wrong. No. First ask for the accounts. If you are going to edit before even the answer comes, your mind will behave like your son. Will not tell the truth to you, that's all. Now if you try to control your son without giving the logical context, he will stop telling you the truth, that's all. Don't ever imagine, because I have a lot of sons and daughters, I am telling you from my experience. Even if it is 1000th time, you have to set a context. You have to set a context so much that even you should get memorized about it. Your mind will start behaving like your son or daughter if you try to judge the answers of your mind. I am not asking you to judge. Listen carefully. The moment you ask, what is the purpose of my existence? What excites me? If your mind says money or sex or food or smoking or alcohol or marijuana, don't try to judge now. I am not taking you morality classes. And I am not telling you drink, womanize, have marijuana, drugs. No, I'm not telling you. And same way, I'm not telling you, don't try to intrude into you and try to put too much of judgment into you. Just let us analyze what is there. See, the load of moral has become such on your system, you stopped even listening to the part of you. A tremendous denial. The denial has started happening in your system. Any morality or values should be making you powerful. But unfortunately, because the right context is not understood, sometimes the moral, the ideas, the values, they make you not only powerless, they force you to deny the part of you. So first step, no judging, no right wrong, no moral, immoral, no socially accepted, unaccepted. Move all that. Just ask this question: what really is the purpose for my existence? What am I enjoying? What makes me excited? What makes me jump out of my bed? What moves my from the couch? What pushes me out of my couch? What is it that I am really looking for in my life? What is it that makes me drag the life? Can we spend few minutes? The first assignment sheet. Well, if you have not received the assignment sheet, can you raise your hand? Okay. Now listen. Please listen. Please listen carefully. For each question, you may have 100 answers. Pen down all the answers. Don't judge. What is the purpose of your life? First answer: money, health, maybe little womanizing, maybe little drugs, or few luxury, comforts. Give up everything and become sannyasi. So many answers will come. Pen down all answers. How many of you feel you have tons of answers for each question? Pen down all the answers. Don't deny anything. Don't judge. I am not asking you how you are, whether you are right or wrong and all that. Just pen down. For each question, you see, each question is 1,000-mark question, not 2-mark question. You can write in one word answer. What's the purpose? What do you aspire to? What is it that keeps you alive? What motivates you to wake up every day? What do you value most in your life? Listen to you. Don't listen to the uncle who is sitting in you. Don't listen to the mother-in-law who is constantly sitting in you. Leave all of them outside. Listen to you. What's your plans to achieve? So what is the purpose? Your journey to inner awakening. What do you aspire to? What is it that keeps you alive? I think the whole lot of basic questions. Listen to you and pen down. Please take lot of time. Maybe in that whole sheet only your name you may have one answer. Other than that, every question you may have multiple answer. Pen down.
How many of you think you have finished? How many of you think you have finished? There are only two options. Either you are a liberated being or you are lazy. You decide which category you belong to. If you have already finished, you belong to two categories. One, you are a completely liberated being, or two, you are just lazy to think and write. So please look in and listen to yourself. Give time to listen to yourself and write all the answers that come up. Do not sit and use this opportunity to chat. No. When Swamiji is giving this much time, that means he wants us to look in, listen to ourselves, which we hardly do. So use this time for that.
Get answers only from you, not from your neighbor. And this is not the free time or gap time. This is the time you are supposed to contemplate. That is why I am sitting here. If it's your free time, then I will also go. I am sitting here. Actually, we have 100 kids to be initiated. They need to be initiated in third eye. I am even making them wait, and I am sitting here because I want you to do this like it's a literally meditation.